Good morning, everyone. This is Royce. Welcome back at you with yet another Let's Try. And today on the docket, we are going back to the Colonel because we have the Chizza or the Chizza for Chizza, my Rizza. This is a strange thing that originally appeared in KFCs across the Pacific in, I believe, Japan. There, they had several flavors, including Hawaiian. But here, hold on just a second. Sorry about that. I had to fix something behind the camera. But here, it's this weird, well, it's just pepperoni. Let's take a peek at our prize. A big, extra crispy fried breast, split in twain, topped with mozzarella, marinara, and pepperoni. Now, not split in twain. Split into quarters. Interesting. Okay, so this is meant to be split 4 ways. Well, shame. Oh, that is good. And I'll tell you why it works. It's KFC's extra crispy recipe turned into a chicken parm. Bellissimo! Today's glassware is brought to you by my mom. This is a Christmas gift to my brother. And she calls them jelly jars. They're basically glass cups meant for like cocktails or beer, I guess. I don't know. Refreshing. Excuse me. My grandpa and grandma used to freeze them so that they would be ice cold and keep their beer frosty. I've been a good boy, trying to avoid anything too hard, for my tooth, or for my tooth extraction. And you can't exactly do cheat days with this stuff, but as long as I keep it to this side, I should be okay. Besides, this is amazing. How could something so good, so pure, be bad? No, this is awful. This is a ridiculous amount of food. Honestly, though, the only thing separating it from normal chicken parm is just these little pepperonis. So let's try them. They're okay, actually. They're crispy. Now, as most of you know, or well, some of you probably know anyway, so I should never say as most of you know. KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Long John Silver's, A&W, all owned by the same company. That's why you see so many combination restaurants. Which leads me to wonder, is this Pizza Hut stuff? Is this Pizza Hut marinara sauce and Pizza Hut pepperoni? I can't really tell. What time am I at? I need to schedule my doctor appointment. My glasses or my prescription is 5 years out of date. I haven't gotten a prescription update since my dad bought me new glasses in 2019. Fantastic. Love it to death. Picking it apart like picking the scraps out of this thing like a ghoul. Like, the mozzarella is clearly from a bag because, like, mozzarella from a bag has a starch on it to keep it from clumping, and I can kind of get the texture in my mouth from the little bits that fell into the bottom. But that's okay. It still tastes good. It's like, it gives you almost a nostalgic taste for just eating cheese straight from the bag when you were hungry as a kid. Just me? Well, whatever. Alas, that was my first meal of the day after a long night at work. So, yeah, that was way too fast. The only thing I gotta say about this, though, is the price is insane. Like, that was one chicken breast's worth of meat. Maybe two. They charged me $9 for it. Which, it's like, that's a little much. Excuse me, for my taste. And they said, like, oh, this is a full pizza. I'm like, no, it's not. That's the size of a personal pan pizza. Yes, it's a fried chicken, so it's thicker than a personal pan pizza. But still. It's caught in this weird limbo where it's too small to be a meal on its own, but it's too many calories to be a meal for one. Or where it's too small to be where, like, it's small enough to be a meal for one, but it's too many calories to be a meal for one. I don't know. There is a combo where I think you get like half the pizza along with a side, but I wanted to see the whole thing for myself. But if you want to try it, get the combo. It's $7, comes with a drink, yada yada yada. Otherwise, this is basically the chicken parm double down. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm outie.